welcome back once again. This is John from Second City Toys, and today we have the MEZCO 112 Collective, the Invincible Iron Man. And this is a MEZCO exclusive, so if you guys did not get this at their website or did not attend the LACC, then you did not get this at all, man, and that sucks because this figure is amazing. So let's get right on in, man. Let's stop wasting time with all this talking and let's get to this packaging. Like always, MEZCO does what it does best and knows how to package their figures. So let's go here. Up top, you have that 112 Collective pose, play, and display. In the top right, you have that exclusive MEZCO logo. In the middle, you have the Invincible Iron Man. And at the bottom right, you do have that marble logo. So let's go ahead here and turn it to the side real quick. And at the side here, you do have that Marble Man Armor Model 42 along with the Iron Man face and the 112 at the bottom. And in the back, you got this awesome artwork. I'm not sure who does the artwork, but they do an amazing job. And on the side, again, it's the same thing. At the top of the box, you have that 112 Collective with a nice gold varnish. And at the bottom, you have that MEZCO warning, don't choke on these toys type message. Anyways, enough with that, man. The boxing is great. We all seen it. Let's get to this figure. All right, so real quick, we're just gonna take a quick look here at all the accessories that he came with. He did come with 3 sets of hands, so we're gonna just be reviewing 2 for now because the other ones came with him already. So the first hands here are these open palm hands, which are pretty sweet. And they're both identical. One is left, one is right, obviously. And there is a peg hole right there in the middle, so you can start putting your repulsors on there. So this one is to take flight, which is pretty decent. It fits right in there like a glove, which is pretty good. We're really well detailed. I like how it goes from red to clear all the way at the top. And then also we have the actual blaster here that also fits into it, which is pretty nice. There you go. And one more time, I like how it goes from red to clear. What else? Oh, that's it. So these are all the blasters that it comes with. So it comes with 2 blasters, one for each hand, which is pretty good. And it comes with 4 little ones, and these are for him to take flight, as you've seen. And we'll put some on his feet in a little bit. Alright, so now second pair of hands are these open palms, kind of relaxed hands. I don't know if you can see, but they're pretty relaxed. Maybe like he's holding or choking something. They're pretty well sculpted. As you can see there's some great detail in the actual hands inside of the palms. The red in there looks pretty good. There's no pink chip or anything on the gold. It's pretty solid. I like it. I like the detail. Even the small details in there. I don't know if you can see that. But let's see. There you go. Look at the small details on the side of the glove. That's pretty good. And then these bad boys. These right here actually come out from the side of him, from his waist, which I show you guys how to put on in a minute. But they're really good. They're little bullets, and they come out of this harness here that he has in his belt, which is pretty decent. So they can 2 of these. And then these are my favorite. These are the little rocket blasters that come out from his forearm, which are pretty good. And they have little pegs right there that plug in to the forearm, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. And then we have the blaster from his arc reactor, which is pretty intense. And I'm going to show you guys how to put this bad boy on. Alright, so let's get to that one first. Alright. Let this focus. Alright, so what you do is right underneath here, there's like a little, kind of like a little slot that you can put your nail in. Just pull it up, and it comes right back up. And there's the same rule for it. There's 2 little clips, and then the bottom, whoop, there is, let's see if it focuses, there you go. There's 2 little clips, and then the bottom piece here, this bottom piece goes underneath his chest, and it plugs in. And like so, you get that blast, which is pretty good. So then we remove that gently, and then place the reactor back. And once again, this bottom piece always goes towards the bottom and just snaps. Pretty good. Also, this piece lights up. Let me show you guys how to put those batteries on right now. This is by far the most annoying thing I have to do with these MEZCOs recently, since they started coming up with the batteries. This is not as worse as the Hot Toys, but it's somewhat in there. Like it's not as worse, but it's not easy either. But it still took me a while. This is really fast lab. This process right here took me the longest. So, but I mean, overall, you just do it, get it over with, and boom. So let's continue with the video. So when you have it, it's pretty much badass like this. And that's pretty solid. I like that a lot. So now, let's leave that on for a second. And then let's move on to these bad boys right here. Let me just lower this camera. Let's move on to these right here. So these are the little bullets that come out of his belt. We're going to change those. So it's just like the reactor. This little slot, you just pull it out gently and then replace it. There's a peg here, kind of like a rectangle. Then you just got to find the exact rectangle in the back of it. And there it is on top. And that's how we're going to hook it up. And there it goes. And just like that, you got bullets coming out of the side of your belt, ready to mess some ish up. There you have it, man. That's so far for all the accessories that he came with, and we'll just put it back same way, slide it right back in, and you're decent. Now for the forearm, which is pretty cool. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. So the forearm, this moves down, which I like. And then there's a small little peg there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is, right there. And that is gonna go into this small little hole right there. And it's just gonna slide right in. And there you have it. Perfect little rocket launcher. Tell me that ain't cool, man. That is sweet. I like that a lot. And you just take it off, put it on as you please when you take photos or whatever it is that you're doing with it. One more thing, the helmet comes off, well, the face mask. Move this up. Face mask. Kind of like grip it tightly, but not too tight, and just gently pull it out. And Tony comes out. Which is pretty cool, man. I really like how they did that. Although Tony could have been a little more colorful. I feel like he's too light. Man, a little bit of color would be nice, but it's alright. Not complaining. It looks good, and it just slides right back in. Same way it came out. Decent. Now let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off, because I don't want the batteries. These batteries don't last long. And then we put it back. Alright. Articulation? Sure. Why not? It looks up that much. It's just not bad. It looks down this much. It's just not bad. There's a torso here. It looks down that much. And then it goes up that much. It's pretty good. Right? He's Iron Man. He's not that flexible because of all the machinery he has on. The arms, they do go up this much. It's kind of limited because of this part right here of the armor, but it does the whole 360 around. There's a upper bicep swivel, and you saw the plastic here. It does swivel. And there's the wrist, goes all the way. It goes all the way and up and down, and you saw it. It went all the way down. See? which is pretty nice. It's pretty fancy. Check that out. Look, he broke his wrist. But then there's a mid-waist here at the waist. It looks down that much. He is heavy, man. He's super heavy. And then he looks back. No, not a lot. Whoop. He looks back. Maybe less than that. It's just that he's leaning back because how heavy he is. He is. Alright. He does have a upper thigh swivel up here. He's double jointed at the knees. He has a shin rotation. Foot goes down that much, and it goes up that much. There is some ankle rockers there and there, which is not bad. He is double jointed at the arms. I don't know if I said that, but it's limited because of this right here. But he is double jointed. Alright. But other than that, man, he is a great figure. If you guys didn't get him, that sucks, because he is a great figure. Hopefully, the first one that came for pre-order, the classic one, hopefully it's as cool as that. But if not, this one was the way to go, man. I like him. And this is Juggernaut, Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure. And then we have the SH Figure Arts War Machine. And I think we had someone else. Where is he? Oh, yeah. And then we have Marvel Legends Silver Surfer. He's tall. War Machine is kind of right there, but he's a figure arts, so you know they're small. But that's it, guys, man. Hope you guys like this review. This is an excellent figure. It's a must-have in your collection from MEZCO. It's really good. I'm not disappointed at all. There's no paint chip on mine. There's no nothing. Look at those abs, man. I'm just trying to notice these. Yeah, that looks good. Anyways, so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section, man. You know I'm always responding. So there you have it, guys. Once again, this is John from Second City Toys, and I'm out.